This may look like a hoarded hot mess, but what it actually is donations for the battered women's shelter in my county. Okay, everyone, so this video is very near and dear to my heart because it is dedicated to giving back to the community. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on collecting donations for the battered women's shelter in my county. When I first started Hoarders Heart, I always thought, if this ever grows, right? If my channel ever grows, I want to give back to the community. I want this platform to be about helping people and helping our neighbors and giving back and just making the world a better place, the best that we can. And we've reached that threshold, right? We're growing. We're a big YouTube family. So now it is time to evolve. It is time to give back to the community. So this episode is dedicated to collecting and gathering donations and toiletries for the women's battered shelter. And some of these women don't have anything. Some of them snuck out late at night with only the clothes on their back. Some of these girls are teenagers who were rescued from human trafficking. Heavy, right? My heart hurts for them. But I want to help them. I want to be an encouragement to them. I want to give them hope. I want to give them a future. So that's what this video is about, is showing my story of how I can give back to my community. And I want you guys to think about, maybe, what are you passionate about? What would you love to do to give back to your community? And just to find that soul healing and living your life's purpose. So, without further ado, let's get started. So to get started, we desperately needed to fulfill the needs of the shelter. And what they really needed was toiletries, like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion, tampons, pads. They also needed formula for the babies and diapers and wipes and different items like that. So I reached out to my Facebook Town's giving page and my friends and family on Facebook asking if they could help me with this project. And everyone was so wonderful. Every day for the past 3 weeks, I have had donations dropped off at my front steps. I was overwhelmed with happiness on how everyone was helping these ladies and bringing donations to the house so that we could fulfill the needs of these beautiful ladies. I also remember that I had these formula coupons mailed to me because yes, I had miscarriages last year, but I can use them for the babies at the women's shelter now. Okay, so we're going to be heading off to Target right now because as I was looking at all of those amazing donations, there wasn't a whole lot of formula. And I remember when my boys were little, how much formula they went through. So I'm going to be taking my Google ad revenue from Hoarders Heart, go to Target and purchase different types of formulas so the babies at the women's shelter can have it. And I just want to take this moment to just really thank my YouTube family, my unicorn squad, my heart healers for always watching my videos and always giving me a thumbs up because I had enough Google ad revenue to buy multiple kinds of formula for the babies. I was able to buy sensitive and regular and just a whole lot. And it just made me feel so good that I was able to purchase so much. Okay, so we were able to buy all that formula. They took all the checks, and because they were having a sale,
where if you bought 2 like Infamil and 2 Similacs, that we were able to get like a $10 gift card. So we were able to get $30 in a gift card, right? So we did really well. That lined up pretty well, right? And of course I'm feeling a little emotional, but this is a good thing, right? This is how we heal. This is how we move on. This is how we do good in the world. We're helping the babies that are here with us now. And that's what's important in life, right? We did a good thing.
So that Target trip was extremely emotional because I realized that I could have had a 6-month-old baby or a 2-month-old baby with me. But that's okay, right? Because we have all these beautiful donations that were dropped off to us for the women and their children that are here. And yes, I collected them all at my work. My boss is pretty amazing, right? He let me use it as a temporary donation center. So what I decided to do was start to take everything out of this back office into a more open area because I wanted to organize it for the shelter. I wanted everything already in boxes and labeled. That way they could very easily give it out to the ladies. So now that I have all those beautiful donations laid out, I kind of look at it because it looks like a hoard, right? It looks like a room that was in my house. And I sometimes wonder, is this what my soul meant by, in a sense of having a lot of stuff? Not having a lot of stuff to hold on to at my house, but gathering and saving a lot of stuff to give it to other people. Because seeing all of these supplies gathered together in one spot brings me peace and comfort and actual joy, because it's going to help people. It's going to help these ladies have a better life. So maybe deep down inside, that's why the hoard and the stuff brought me so much comfort, not to hold on to it, but to give it to other people and bless them. And right now, I feel such a healing in my soul, as if my heart has had a full transformation. It is now time to take this wonderful energy and organize all of these items for those ladies. So I wrote everything out so I could see the categories and wrote Post-its out so that I could label the boxes. That way it was easy for me to see where I had to put each of the donations so it would be organized. And I'm going to take this moment again to thank my amazing YouTube family, because you all pointed out that I actually was organized. I did have natural organizational skills, which I never believed because my house was so messy and everything was all over the place. And I did kind of blame that on my ADHD because my mind is always racing. But what I didn't realize is that another superpower of my ADD is that when I am laser focused on something, I am laser focused and I can complete it from start to finish. And that's what this was, because my heart was so passionate about this, about organizing this for the shelter. It was actually very easy for me to categorize stuff and to label the bins and to put everything into their boxes, because my heart felt so happy and so satisfying. And I didn't know that organizing could actually be fun and enjoyable. And I'm proud to able to say that you're all right. Thank you so much. I am naturally organized, and now I can use these skills to not only help the women at the shelter, but to also finally organize my hoarded house as well. One of my favorite parts of sorting through the donations is finding these cards and these notes of other ladies writing words of encouragement and being thankful that they were able to help the women in the shelter as well. And now I am so happy to show you. Here's all the donations, nice and neatly organized by category. And I'm just overwhelmed with happiness and joy, because we're going to help so many ladies So many ladies that are in a dark, desperate place that need our help, that need hope, that need encouragement to know that it will be okay and that they are safe now, and that they are taken care of. And that's what means the most to me. This video, recording it, was a blessing because I can totally feel a full transformation within my heart. This is what I'm called to do. I'm called to help the community wherever I can be a better place.
And right now we gotta fill up the old Jeepy with all the donations, and I'm so happy that I was able to keep it decluttered so that everything fit in one shot. All right, guys, so there you have it. The Jeep is full to the gills, and we're off to go take all the donations to the women's shelter. And unfortunately, for protection, I can't record that part, but that's okay because we got the best parts on film. And I'm not gonna lie, this was very much an emotional episode, but it was very therapeutic too. I cried a lot. I cried a lot, but I kind of feel like you need to feel those emotions. You need to cry. You need to let it out, because I used to keep that all bottled in, and I coped with it by hoarding and holding on. So it's okay to let that feelings go. It's okay to feel the pain, to cry, and to just, I don't know, because I feel better now. I feel a lot better now that I got it all out instead of bottling it in, hoarding stuff, right? That doesn't help anybody. So, all right, guys, this was a very special episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this encourages you to, share your heart and help out in your community where you're passionate at. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get going. So I can't talk into a phone and drive at the same time. So let's go drop these donations off.
So I just came home from dropping off all of the donations, and a girl texted me saying that she left some more donations for the shelter. Aren't women just simply amazing? We're generous, we're kind, we're loving, and we have each other's backs.